I'd like to thank Chairman Comer and Speaker McCarthy who have allowed us to do this. Yes, sir.
Burchett, good morning.
Just anybody.
My question starts with you here, but walk us through what has happened. You say you tried to get information from the military.
Yeah, we were.
And if others have other, I mean, give us very specific things, what the inquiry was, what they responded, how you went back, and therefore what your thesis is and what they're trying to cover up.
Okay, well, and what Representative Luna and I experienced was our colleague Matt Gates was contacted by some folks that said that some people would like to talk about some information, some things they'd seen, and we contacted the Air Force and we flew. We were told we were going to be briefed on this issue, the UFO, UAP. I like UFO, and we got down there, and it was the traditional skiff, James Bond stuff. You leave your phone, your Fitbit. We go in, and the synopsis had nothing to do. It was some pretty big, important stuff, but it was not anything to do with the UFO, and we stopped the thing rightfully right in the middle of it and said, hey, this is not what you all told us we were coming down here for. And they basically told us, we're not going to give it to you. The arrogance of this general was beyond belief.
The Pentagon, this is Department of the Air Force. It was the commanding,
Microphone, please.
oh yeah, of course. It was the commanding general of Eglin Air Force Base. And ultimately, even before we got down there, the Pentagon actually tried to cancel the field hearing. And also, it's important to note that these were whistleblowers. These were pilots that had come forward to Representative Gates' office with information saying this needs to be investigated. We have an increase in sightings in this region. And it's a cause for concern for national security reasons. We don't know what it is. So we went down there. We were stonewalled. They would not give us access to testimony from some of the pilots. They were hiding images and information.
We were told there was pictures available, which we still haven't seen.
And ultimately what ended up happening is we had to actually call House Armed Services. Chairman Rogers got involved. The Pentagon got involved. The Department of the Air Force got involved. We actually got into an argument with the general of that base. And it's important to note that we were there simply to follow up on the whistleblowers that came forward with information. And so if the Department of the Air Force, if the Pentagon thinks that they're above Congress, they have something else coming to them. We told them we were going to do this if they continued to hide information, and ultimately the American people deserve the facts.
And also I'd like to make, for the record, numerous pilots have told us, and I'm sure they've told Representative Luna, that the when they come forward with this, they're supposed to be provided some sort of whistleblower protection, but they're not. The brass will tell you they're debriefed. Well, they're interrogated for 8 hours, I believe, at some point. Then they have a blemish on their record, and then they carry this stigma. And we've been actually told that they will destroy video evidence because they don't want to have to go back in and have to be pulled off the flight line and be interrogated for 8 hours.
One follow-up on